Vivian Maier was an American street photographer who was born in 1926 in New York and passed away in 2009 in Chicago. Her photographs were unknown when she was alive, but after they were discovered by a collector, John Maloof, and shared with the Internet, Vivian and her works are finally acknowledged by the rest of the world. However, she was acknowledged as a babysitter during her 40 years career lives, and few people realize that she knows how to take photographs. Her photographs are mostly street views and her self-portraits, and they were all really special. This is one of her self-portraits. What makes it look so different from others is the reflection. Vivian smartly used the reflection in the window and create much more details to her selfie. And this technique makes this picture become more interesting and more attractive to the audience. This is one of her street shots, and it also really interesting to watch. This picture is telling a story of children playing leaking fire hydrant on the street. The whole picture is so vivid, and she put the main subject, which are these children, on the center of the picture. It helps catching the attention of the audience. This picture is about a man sitting in a newsstand, and I think it is one of her most famous pieces. She smartly used the frame of a squarely posted magazines to zoom the audience attention to the Jersey man, and it is delighted to the audience to see pieces like this. This photograph is so dramatic that you can tell how intense the atmosphere is. This is why people like her work so much, because she was not only trying to take a photographs by using fine structures and values, but she's also catching fun and interesting moments on the street and in people's life. And here is another photograph she took that I found is quite interesting. A man is tilting his head to the opposite side of the man in the painting, and she found an angle that which makes the black hole become the majority part of the photograph, and by doing so, audience attention is led to the painting and the man who is looking at it. And this is the piece I really like. Vivian blurred the back scene and the very front object a little bit, and making it possible for audience to focus on the lady in the photograph. Vivian ingeniously captured this moment which the lady is looking elsewhere. What I like this picture the most is it gave me a sense that when I look outside of the window and suddenly a gorgeous lady is standing out there. Everything looks so nature and so peace and beautiful. By watching the Vivian's photographs, I learned that take a successful picture not only depends on the technique the photographs use, but also depends the way how the photograph is triggering the audience feeling.